If you love America, you're among friends here.
You're tuned in to Rebooting Liberty.
Have you ever wanted to have your own radio show? Rebooting Liberty Radio Network currently has openings for live programs. For a very small fee, we will create a show intro, bumper music, and provide technical production for your hour-long show. Email producer@rebootingliberty.com for details. You can find us at live.rebootingliberty.com.
They said that you were wasting your time. They said it would never get you anywhere. But this holiday season, your selfie obsession might win you $25,000. That's right. All you have to do is go to a participating Cricket Wireless location, smile, snap a selfie with the Cricket character poster, and post it on Instagram or Twitter using the STSA hashtag shown on the poster. That's STSA, as in something to smile about. Come on, you know that nobody is more ready to win this than you are. You already spend your days taking kissy face selfies and gym selfies, and here I am eating pepperoni pizza selfies. Now show us your Cricket selfie. Plus, by entering, you'll also have a chance to win cool weekly prizes like a Cricket Alcatel phone with 3-month service and a $100 gift card. So smile, snap a photo, and you could win $25,000. Have the best holiday selfie ever. Cricket Wireless, something to smile about.
No purchase necessary. Sweepstakes valid at participating Cricket stores only. For official rules and a list of participating locations, visit stsasweepstakes.com.
Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rest assured, don't get your money's worth. With this show, it happens all right. You gotta see the show. It's a dynamo. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Welcome, my friends, to the show that never ends. This is General Gonzo S. Patton coming to you live on Black Friday. This is Freedom Outlaw Radio, and I'm glad to have you join me today. Freedom Outlaw Radio. We have a new affiliate, the Rebooting Liberty Radio Network at live.rebootingliberty.com, the first, last, and only name in Liberty Radio. Thank you for being with me. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you gave thanks for all the wonderful things that we have to give thanks for in America. Totally blessed to have all of you with me. It's a wonderful, wonderful world that we live in. And if we don't die a death by Democrat, and we don't die a death by jihadists, it will be an even better world to be in. But, here we go. What a mess, a dysfunctional, nasty mess we have gotten ourselves into with all of this crazy, insane, Hussein madness. Did I say Hussein? Hell yes. Yay! We elected a man named Barack Hussein Obama as president. Not once, but twice. Yay! We must be special ed type voters, yay, to have elected that moron not once but twice, yay, because not only did he say, Red Rover, send them Syrians on over, but now he has told law enforcement that he bans them from asking the Syrian refugees which religion they follow, despite standing up and repeatedly telling the American people that these refugees will be vetted thoroughly to make sure no terrorists get in. Now, Otto Bismarck said, believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. And he was referencing politics. I'm here to tell you that wasn't far from the mark, because I don't believe anything I hear coming out of a politician's mouth, and I rarely believe anything that I see, but I will follow what I see from the great King Hussein Obama. Oh, did I say Hussein Obama? Yes, I did. This was a man who was named Barry Soetoro, but he changed his name to Barack Hussein Obama. Why? Barry Soetoro sounded too American. Yeah, that's right. Obama has found another way to keep us from fighting terrorism. U.S. law enforcement who interview Syrian refugees are banned from asking questions about the person's religious affiliations or beliefs. This came down from Obama on high in the form of a policy memorandum on Thanksgiving. Yes, on Turkey Day. You are not allowed to ask these incoming refugees, and it's odd that these refugees are all fighting age males. Most war refugees are women and children, but Durka Obama Jihad. These folks are all fighting age men. So a pox upon thee, Obama. You will not turn this country into a Muslim caliphate, no matter how hard you try, because Christian crusaders in this country will not allow it. We see what you're doing, and we do not like it. President, there will be no boots on the ground, Hussein Obama. The Dark Lord, Lord Sith himself, said, no boots on the ground. Well, guess what? He's sending U.S. ground troops into Syria. You know, the Syria that Russia's bombing, to help the Kurdish forces that are battling ISIS. But if we're sending U.S. troops into Syria, the Syria that Russia is bombing, they're bound to be bombed by Russia. So are we setting ourselves up for World War III after having had our military diminished? So aren't we asking to have not only our troops killed by the Soviets, but our asses kicked in World War III? Just saying, folks. Just saying. I'm just here to ask the questions. You answer them, but be prepared to answer them in the streets, because come 2016, we may have to vote from the rooftops, because this is the man with the plan, this Barack Hussein Obama, who wants your weapons. You know what happens if you give them up? Seriously bad news. And there's a current active shooter situation going on in Colorado Springs, Colorado right now. And he's already got his minions on the internet, on Twitter and other social media clamoring for gun control and alleging it to be some right-wing wingnut when we don't know who it is. The shooting hasn't even stopped yet. And keep in mind, he's sending our troops into another Middle Eastern country to occupy it. What a lying piece of monkey funk this guy's been. Oh, and now let's move on to another thing. Because, well, there's just not enough hate to spread. In Chicago, because, Black Lives Matter, a 27-year-old black man has been arrested for the execution-style killing of 9-year-old Tyshawn Lee. Yes, that's right. A 27-year-old black man executed a 9-year-old child. Black Lives Matter is still unavailable for comment. Mayor Rahm Deadfish Emanuel remains silent on the subject, despite Chicago being basically a gun-free zone. Somehow, this 27-year-old managed to give this 9-year-old a .40 caliber cranial lead injection. I wonder how that works, since Chicago is basically a gun-free zone. And Black Lives Matter is pretty silent on the black-on-black killing. Shame on you. I guess black lives don't mean shit when it's another black person killing the black person. That's really disgusting, sorrowful, and pitiful. Barack Hussein Obama. Again, Obama, the drama, called up the governors in desperation, called 34 governors and says, he didn't want you to know why he called up these 34 governors. You're not supposed to know, don't you know? Because he's facing strong opposition to shoving these Syrian refugees down your throats. But he called them up and told these governors, Red Rover, you will take these refugees. But he rigged up a conference call, including 34 governors that are on the fence. And he told them, you don't have an option. You cannot refuse to take refugees into your state. That's right. Our divider-in-chief, in his big boy voice, tried to scold these governors into falling in line through intimidation. He used his best forceful voice to say that you are not allowed to regulate who comes into your states, and you will do what you're told. 13 governors are reported to have asked questions while on the phone. Through the nature of their remarks are unknown. It's shown that many pushed back. And some asked how many suicide bombers were amongst the group coming in. On to other important and exciting news. Barack Hussein Obama is rumored to be becoming unraveled. He's not used to having this kind of pushback. He's not used to having this kind of feedback. And beginning to come unwrapped. Apparently, his narcissistic mind can't handle the pushback. He's becoming a little insane in the membrane. Good. We need massive protests in the street, in front of the White House, everywhere he goes. he needs to see us and hear us up the ass of the political class, both the right and the left. There are very few Republicans, you can count them on less than two hands, that are worth keeping, and there are no Democrats worth keeping. And they all need to know it's time for them to go. Doubt me? Go to rebootingliberty.com, read Thanksgiving, embrace your inner hate, and we hold these truths to be self-evident. That's rebootingliberty.com, Thanksgiving, embrace your inner hate, and more importantly, we hold these truths to be self-evident. Right now, the FBI is tracking 48 high-risk ISIS suspects in America. My question is, if we know we have 48 high-risk ISIS suspects in America, why in the hell are they not locked up? And that is a question each and every one of us should be asking our Congress critters and our senators. If the FBI is tracking 48 of these knuckleheads, why aren't they locked the hell up in Guantanamo or some federal supermax in Colorado underground where they have to pump daylight to these shitheads so that they don't ever see the light of day instead of tracking them so we can watch them go blow shit up and shoot people? What are we thinking? Are we thinking, hell, it's much more fun if they kill Americans first? That's wrong. No. For the FBI to be tracking 48 high-risk ISIS suspects who are out recruiting and growing the mob, no. I'll tell you what, you bring the 48 to me in flex cuffs, just zip tie them babies, and don't ask what happened to them. And bring me a chipper shredder. Don't ask what happened to them, and don't ask to have them back unless you need mulch. I'll handle the rest. And the flowers will look very good come spring. I don't know what you guys are thinking. I don't understand. I don't know what is going on. But it used to be 49 suspects, but they killed one of them. Osama Rahim was killed outside of Massachusetts CVS after threatening a police officer and FBI agent with a knife last June. So why are we waiting if we know these dirtbags are nefarious turds? Why are we not just flushing the commode and making them go away now? Just saying. And now let's go back to a little more hating whitey on campus as the Black Lives Matter totalitarian world of student activism begins to spread their stupid jihad on campus, where they're strutting their stuff at Princeton, Dartmouth, Whitman College, Columbia, any place and every place that they can. Pick a university, it doesn't matter where. These guys are all over the place swinging their dreadlocks and hair extensions and having a grand old time. And they're saying that it's traumatizing to sit through core classes because they have to look at history through the lens of powerful whites. And they don't know where they fit in. Well, you know what? History is history. There is no color to it. You have a Black History Month, which should not be, because there's just history. And whoever thought up the idea of Black History Month was a moron, because if there was a White History Month, people would be pissed off. And rightfully so. It should just be history. Quit seeing race. Because if you see race, you're a racist. If you see color, you're a racist. So quit it. Quit being ignorant. Ignorant people see race. 2 weeks ago, black students affiliated with the Black Lives Matter movement cursed and threatened white students who were trying to study in Dartmouth's library. 150 black students chanted, "F you, you white fox, fuck you and your comfort, fuck you, you racist shits." What the hell? And they refer to the disease of whiteness and racism. Come on. Give me a break. Stop seeing color. There are people. People come in all sizes, shapes, and colors. And about 10% of those people, no matter what race, creed, or color they are shitheads. And our prison population nationally reflects that. About 10% of the population, no matter what, are shitheads. Now, you think you got it bad? Wait till the student loan bubble bursts. The housing bubble is bad. The education bubble is about to burst. Student loan debt's at $1.2 trillion. College enrollment increased under Obama, but graduation rates have fallen. Barely half the students who enrolled in 2009 have graduated. Obama's plans for expanding student enrollment rates worked. You know why? Because nobody could find a job because he killed jobs. The biggest casualties were black students. 81% of black graduates had taken out massive student loans. 39% of black borrowers drop out of college. Barack Hussein Obama set people up for failure to keep the blacks on the Democrat plantation. Good job, y'all. This money helped keep college open that were deeply in debt because they overpaid their Marxist professors. They're self-aggrandizing pricks. Didn't do anything for graduation rates. Black student loan rates increased by 20% in the 90s. Black male graduation rates didn't increase at all. Only a third of black male college students ever graduate. Among black women, it's only 44%. The college graduation gap between white and black students has continued to increase under Obama. Yay, Obama! 71% of black high school graduates have enrolled in college compared to only 67% of white high school graduates. That means more black students are washing out while being burdened with student loan debts. And they're not paying them back. 1 in 5 high school graduates can't read, but they're graduating. Yay! Literacy. Only 16% of black high school seniors have assessed as proficient readers. That's going to be a problem when 71% of high school graduates go to college. Yay! 80% of high school graduates arrived without basic reading, writing, or math skills at City University in New York. Maybe we should say reading matters. Or go back to that program called Reading is Fundamental. Woo! We can all play that riff. The prestigious colleges have been dumbing down their reading materials. That's always good for society. I like doctors and lawyers that are dumber than a box of frickin' rocks. But you know what they say? Yay, cards. Because you can keep a society down if you disarm them and make them stupid. Now, on the more exciting news, Muslim leader in Miami says killing civilians is not okay unless you do it with knives, because he's a man of peace. We are not allowed as Muslims to kill women, to kill civilians, or to kill children, were the words of Florida Islamic leader Sufyan something or other Flem as he spoke to reporter Amy Vittorari of Miami's WPLG Local 10 News, who aired a piece about the attacks in Paris, France. If we don't stand against them, it can happen here. But that just came hours prior to him posting a video on his Facebook page glorifying knife attacks by Palestinian youth, saying that they need to do that to carry out jihad. It is in their hearts and souls and heads, and it must be done. Yay, jihad. Islam is the problem. Now, John Kasich liked MSNBC's piece so much about Hitler and Donald Trump that he decided to put out an ad himself about the 10 things that make Donald Trump like Hitler. Well, Kasich, there are 10 signs that you're like Hitler. For one thing, you're a man, just like Hitler. You're white and of European descent, just like Hitler. You spread paranoid rumors about your political opponents, just like Hitler. Warn that they must be stopped, just like Hitler. Warn that their policies will destroy the country, just like Hitler. Rely on messages of fear while promising to save the nation, just like Hitler. Also like Hitler, Kasich expresses concern for the welfare of workers and believes in government intervention. Much like Hitler, Kasich is comfortable with socialism. His views on the subject are contradictory and appear to be just like Hitler. Kasich seems to be a problem solver, just like Hitler. He supports flooding the country with foreign invaders, just like Hitler. There are even rumors that Kasich would use some form of government registry to identify Trump voters and perhaps deport them. It may be even Carson and Rubio voters. Cruz voters and voters for every other candidate as well, just like Hitler. And you know who else is rumored to be just like Hitler? John Kasich. Maybe we should deport him. And then Obama threatens the states that won't accept Syrian ISIS supporters. He says that they'll be in violation of Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 based on discrimination of race or origin of religion. Well, Obama is claiming that the Civil Rights Act applies to immigration policy at the state level, but not at the federal level. Obama claims the Federal Civil Rights Act of 1964 applies to immigration policy at the state level, but not at the federal level. Reveille, anybody paying attention? This is a new level of lawlessness even for Barack Hussein Obama. What the hell? This man is deeply insane, and it's time that his mental health and stability be challenged by Congress. He is mentally unfit to serve as commander-in-chief. We all know he's Muslim. He wears a Muslim devotee ring for a wedding ring. He wore it prior to marriage. Once he became married to the mooch, the first grifter, he moved the ring from his right hand to his left hand to wear it as a wedding ring. And he is a Muslim devotee. Congress refuses to act on that because he's our first biracial president. He's not our first black president because his mom was white, and he could easily be just another Caucasian president, but he likes to play the race card. So we'll call him our first biracial president. And because of his behavior in the Chicago bathhouses, I'm guessing he's our first bisexual president as well. So let's just get rid of him because he's mentally unstable, and there is a thing in the Constitution that allows it. Because POTUS is nuttier than a squirrel turd, and it's time for him to go. And speaking of going, it's time for this show to end. But if you'll come back on Sunday, I got some stuff to cover that you're going to like about how to get rid of these Muslims once he thrusts them upon us. So join me Sunday at 8 p.m. And remember, it's time to reboot some liberty babies. Thank you for joining me. God bless you and God bless America.
We'd like to dedicate this next song to our troops and to their families, no matter where they are tonight. May God bless each and every one of them. Amen. Plastic LA friends ain't on the edge of no popular trend. Ain't never seen the inside of that magazine GQ. We don't care if you're a lawyer or Texas old man, or some waitress busting ass at some liquor stand. If you got soul, we hang out with people just like you. My hair's turning white, my neck's always been red, my collar's still blue. We've always been here, just trying to sing the truth to you. Guess you could say we've always been red, white, and blue. Yes, sir!
They said that you were wasting your time. They said it would never get you anywhere. But this holiday season, your selfie obsession might win you $25,000. That's right. All you have to do is go to a participating Cricket wireless location, smile, snap a selfie with the Cricket character poster, and post it on Instagram or Twitter using the STSA hashtag shown on the poster. That's STSA, as in something to smile about. Come on, you know that nobody is more ready to win this than you are. You already spend your days taking kissy face selfies and gym selfies, and here I am eating pepperoni pizza selfies. Now show us your Cricket selfie. Plus, by entering, you'll also have a chance to win cool weekly prizes like a Cricket Alcatel phone with 3-month service and a $100 gift card. So smile, snap a photo, and you could win $25,000. Have the best holiday selfie ever. Cricket Wireless, something to smile about.
No purchase necessary. Sweepstakes valid at participating Cricket stores only. For official rules and a list of participating locations, visit stsasweepstakes.com.
You're listening to Rebooting Liberty Radio Network. Compelling and entertaining talk. Don't touch that dial.
Hey, liberals, why don't you try rooting for your own damn country for a change?